Alright, hello and welcome back to Quest for Glory 5. We have just essentially completed the Rite of Destiny, although we do still have to bring in proof of that. But as we look around, we see there's quite the new paint job here. Wow, this colorful change is more than what you'd expect in a gnome-owned home. Let's say hello.
Look! Isn't this interior beautiful? It's just as I always wanted it to be. Home, sweet gnome.
All right, let's hear how things went.
Hi, cutie pie. How do you like the inn's new look?
It's something. How are you?
I'm really proud of this place. I picked out the colors myself.
I'm not shocked. How's the inn doing?
Paint it grand. I'd chalk it all up to Hugh.
Wonderful. And what do you think of Wolfie?
He's okay, Nine. A real top dog painter and plaid to the bone.
Not sure what the plaid part is, but all right.
Are you pastelling me goodbye? Must we art so soon? You're breaking my art.
Oh, gosh. And let's see how Wolfie's doing.
It is good to be seeing you again. Thank you very much for getting me this job. It was very much fun to be painting such a place. It was very much hard work, too. I am as tired as the proverbial dog.
What do you think of the inn, Wolfie?
This is a very nice place to be staying, although I do not think it is very peaceful. I do not think I would want to be eating here very much either.
You're right about that one. And what do you think of the painting?
It is very colorful, is it not? Gnome Ann picked out all the colors, and I merely painted as she said. I am happy to have pleased her so.
Well, that's good.
Good luck on your adventures. It would be very nice if you were to become king here. I have never painted for a king before.
Fair enough. Let's get some breakfast, and then we will head off to the Hall of Kings.
The cooks have fixed some. They started to just as... So now...
Seems that with the new paint and flour work, our meals haven't really changed. They're as exotic as ever. Alright. Ooh, I don't remember seeing this sign. Yeah, maybe I just didn't pay attention to it. Alright. Let's head up, as I said, to the Hall of Kings. Hill, where sadly Rakesh is no longer out sunning on his rock on a regular basis. Alright, we have our proof of destiny. You can show off.
We will notify Logos that you have completed the Rite of Destiny.
The web of the future is woven, and few dare to face what the fates have sown. One man has looked upon his future. The Prince of Shapir knows now what lies before him, for better or for worse. Thus ends the Rite of Destiny.
Alright, alright. Take a rest and then return.
I have said before that a ruler must be willing to face death for his kingdom. A king must be willing to go through hell if that is what it takes to make certain Silmaria is safe. You too must enter the depths of death. You must open the gates of the underworld. You must face the fearsome guardian of the dark reaches, Cerberus. You must journey downward to the very center of the abyss. Enter the realm of Hades. Find the river Styx, with which even gods swear oaths of binding. Return from this infernal land with the water of the Styx to swear your honor and valor. This is the Rite of Courage.
Interesting. You're escorted by guards through the corridors, the Hall of Kings, and eventually led out the gate. Well, it's quite the task that they've set before us. We must enter the very gates of hell. Current events. All right, standings after Destiny. Nothing has changed. We are winning. Elsa is in second. Gort is in last. And the other two are not on the list anymore because they're not really with us. Third dragon pillar. Oh no, another pillar. The dragon pillar to the north of the village of Eos has been destroyed. Sages say that this could lead to the release of the legendary Dragon of Doom. City guards have been sent out to protect the remaining pillars. The probable next target, the fourth pillar, is north of Tinos. I don't know why that's supposedly the next one, but maybe it's something ritualistic about the order in which they went up. I don't know. Dragon of Doom, though, that doesn't sound good. And the Sibyl... the oracle there was saying something about how a number of pillars have already fallen and that there are 4 left, which will be undone by death. Rite of Courage. Competitors must seek a way to enter the gates of Hades, travel to the depths, and return with water from the river Styx. And then, I guess we never read about Erasmus. Chakra Shatarna, owner of the magic shop Familiar, was found drugged. Samaria's wizard has been drugged. Well, it's found drugged in his shop. Healers were unable to restore the lion to consciousness. His malady appears similar to the one affecting the archmage Erasmus. The cause and the culprit are currently unknown. Wow. Someone's going after the magic user. Oh, and another robbery. What? The first bank of Samaria was robbed again. Despite increased security and the new trap set upon the safe, the robber knocked the bank guard unconscious in order to enter the bank. A reward is posted for the burglar's arrest. Ugh, that's terrible. We should try and find this burglar. That's what a hero would do. Anyway, let's chat with Wolfie. And also make sure that we have more, which we should, 60 tons.
I am so excited. I have heard you have made a thing that flies, like the picture I painted, and that you have taken it far away. I only wish that I could see it.
It is literally right outside of town.
You must have had a very fine time in your flying machine, I am thinking.
How you doing, Wolfie?
I would very much like to fly someday. I would be like a bird and fly away south for the winter, except that my homeland is to the east, and I would be flying there.
Any rumors?
I have been hearing many rumors of some very nasty prophecy which is supposed to be coming true. It is something about a big lizard that ate Atlantis and is going to be eating all of us. Oh, I'm hoping that this story is not true. I hope that you will have as much fun on your next quest as on this one. Greetings go with you.
Well, it's partially true, but I think maybe those details aren't quite right. I do want to take out some cash and make sure that we have enough on us.
I heard tell that Hydra has a lot of treasure. It's great that you took the monster out, and I sure hope you'll save some of its treasure here.
I did that. You may recall. I don't know. That should be fine.
Whoa there. What good is money if all you do is spend it?
It's a good question, Sammy. Alright, now we have a couple of things we need to buy from Morocco. Let's make sure. We should still have plenty of these. Yeah.
Welcome. May I entice you with some tasty treat?
You have any interesting things to say? No? Alright. Now let's just purchase this.
May your mouth be charmed by the taste.
And a pizza.
May your mouth be charmed.
Alright, and then we want to head down to the famous Adventurers Correspondence School, otherwise known as FAX. Oh, you know what? Should have stopped by the apothecary. We'll go on our way. Stop back there. Because we could use a little information on Hades now. This guy's kind of been our main man for legendary info, I guess.
You who are about to die, salute me. Is that what it is? Can't remember my Latin grammar to say it right, though. Well, I salute you right back.
I prefer not to die.
I'm getting more and more itchy to go out adventuring again. Come the spring and I'm flying north like the birds. You interested in a job as famous adventurer while I'm gone?
We'll see. We're kind of working on a job right now. You got any new names for us?
Here's something from my past you might know a bit about. Went to brunch with Baba Yaga, though I did not dare to eat. Had a queasy sort of feeling when I looked upon the meat. She called me Sweet Prince Ivan as she licked her lips at tea. So quickly I deserted, ere she made dessert of me.
That's fair. We have met Miss Baba a time or two. What do you think of the Rite of Courage?
They are really making you work for this rulership, right? You'd think they didn't want you to come back from Hades.
Maybe. What do you think of it?
Hades? That's one place I've never wanted to visit. My buddy Orpheus went looking for his wife there once. He was never quite the same afterwards. On the way to Hades, he met Cerberus, the three-headed dog of the underworld. Orpheus charmed him with a song, but then Orpheus charmed everyone. Orpheus almost drank from the river Lethe, which makes you forget all worries and rest peacefully. But Orpheus was goal-oriented and wanted his wife back from the underworld. Didn't get her out, though. According to legends, all streams and rivers that run into the earth flow all the way down to Hades. To open a path to Hades, pour blood mixed with water into the hole. Then you gotta chant something or other, but I never learned the words. Never really intend to go there, you see.
Well, luckily I think we learned the words on the, statue that we saw up at the Sybil.
You got the nerve to brave the bowels of oblivion and dally with death, my friend? Good luck. You're sure gonna need it.
What I don't think happened is I don't remember them mentioning on that little statue, plaque, whatever, that we had to mix water with blood. So we did learn some important information. And now, I want to restock a little bit on, I guess we're pretty good. But I definitely want to talk to them about this flower that we found.
Julinar and I have dug up some more clues about that drug. It's about sleeping. Or maybe it's about not sleeping.
Those are the two options.
Welcome, good hero. It is good to see that you have not joined those in the sleep which brings no rest.
That does sound good.
I'm finding it difficult to sleep knowing that Chakra has been drugged. He seems to sleep, but gets no rest himself.
Tell us more about this drug. What have you learned?
It seems that one gains no benefit from sleep while under the influence of that drug. Perhaps they could benefit from a still deeper sleep. It is said that the waters of the river Lethe have miraculous properties. I do not know for certain that even that would be enough, I fear.
It's not an unreasonable theory.
Chakra lies in a deep coma, seemingly asleep but getting no rest. Somehow we must cleanse his system or help him get true rest, else I fear he may die.
Well, that would be a negative, I would say.
May your sleep come from nature and cure all ills.
And what do you have to say, Salim?
Well, it's one bad thing after another. Who's going around putting the hurt on all these nice people? Chakra's in a total coma.
What do you think of the drug?
You know, that drug is really bad karma. It's like the people who ate it are sleeping, but not really asleep. I bet their dreams are no fun at all right now. So they aren't getting any rest and their bodies just keep getting tireder and tireder. This is not good, man.
No, it is not. Tell us a little more about Chakra.
Chakra's really in bad shape from that drug. He can't sleep and he can't wake up. I almost wish I could take him to the river Lethe so he could just get some decent sleep.
Well, funny you should mention that. We happen to be headed that direction.
Be seeing you. I hope you manage to sleep better than poor Chakra.
At least we hope to head that direction. But we also did find this very interesting lotus. What do you think of it?
Oh, Black Lotus. Pretty. I've always wanted to gather one of these magic flowers. I'll get right to work adding it to my poison cure pills. That's homeopathics for you.
All right. I don't know if we can buy anything new right now in terms of poison cure. But we'll just grab some. Why not?
Hey, thanks.
And we grab a couple of stamina pills.
Hey, thanks.
Wonderful. Alright, let us be on our way. Actually, we could probably just save a little bit of travel time by magiking ourselves back to the inn. We're going to ignore that for right now. Because right now we have a rite to complete. So let's head out the gate. We're not going to be getting any benefit from stealth, so we'll leave on the Atlas armband. Put on our dagger here. Actually, we should get you ready. And where's our throwing daggers? There they are. Alright, let's continue on. So, we're going to head this way. We could use our blimp, but I don't know. If we happen to get in a little bit of combat on the way, it's the worst thing. It's been a little while. Take out a few gore men. I don't have... Oh, hey. Let's try and get a little distance here and then go back to work. Oh, there's some more. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Oop, didn't really mean to do that, but alright. There we go. Search these guys quickly. Yeah, not the worst thing in the world to get in a little combat every now and then. We are, after all, a brave hero. I don't know why we're not walking at all, but it looks awfully goofy. Alright, so if we look over here, we see, unfortunately, a corpse on the ground. The corpse of a Silmarian guard lies bouldering in the once lovely stream. This man was killed so violently that his blood splattered on the dragon pillar before it had been broken. There are many questions raised here, and few answers. Is this the pillar here? The dragon pillar has been broken asunder and destroyed. So, what we want to do is grab one of our amphorae here, pick up a little of this river water that's mixed with blood. I think this is the right spot. Fill your amphorae with the fouled water. Remind yourself not to accidentally drink it. Fair enough. We were on the look, which we don't want, so let's come over this way. And we look right here. It tells us, it looks like the water of this stream flows directly into the center of the earth from here. And it's phrased that way for a very specific reason, because if we pour this fouled blood water here, you solemnly intone the words you read and dealt. All waters that flow on the earth flow to Hades. Alas, all life soon flows there too. Where those waters flow, a gate will open. Alas, too soon, it opens for you. And then... welcome to the underworld. Alright, let's go in and say hi. Or not.
Welcome to Hades.
I am Cerberus,
Guardian of the gates.
I make certain no dead shall leave Hades.
I make certain no living enter Hades.
Let's chat. Hi.
You are not welcome here.
That's rude, sir.
I have been since the dawn of time.
I will be until the dusk of eternity.
I am immortal.
Should tell us a little about the underworld of Hades.
Hades is the abode of the dead.
Their souls rest in the peace of oblivion.
Once they pass the river Styx.
If they do not cross the waters of binding,
their souls roam restlessly the halls of Hades,
seeking the endless sleep they crave and cannot attain.
Tell us a little more about the dead.
The souls of the good are gathered within to enjoy the peace they deserve.
The souls of evil are punished or doomed to eternal wandering.
Even the best souls are not at rest. Some seek to live again.
Just tell us about the living.
No one alive shall enter here.
They disturb the dead.
Or they disturb me.
Go away!
I don't know if Cerberus will be interested, but I guess we can tell him about ourselves.
Oh, sure. I've heard that before.
All I want is a little Styx water. I won't bother anything else.
Then they try to bring someone back to life.
You don't fool me.
You won't get past me!
Unless you first die.
Or come up with a suitable bribe.
Bribe?
Bribe.
What kind of bribe?
Go! And do not attempt to enter here until you are dead!
So, there is a way to bribe them, but we have to do so essentially 3 times. One of these heads will like some chocolate. No, I ate it. That's the worst. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna just kind of reset things a little bit, and I'll be right back. Alright, let's try this again. Got a pepperoni pizza this time, which actually I think you might prefer. You might not like the... Or, that doesn't matter. But yeah, let's try and click on the actual...
Now that's what I call a bribe.
That greasy thing? Yuck!
I'm going to have indigestion, you realize?
Hey! No fair! I want a bribe too!
What about me? Don't I get a yummy bribe?
Alright, you and you. Let's do this one first.
Now that's what I call a bribe!
It's got cucumbers. I'll be burping all night.
It's got onions. It's bad enough living with your dog breath.
What about me? Don't I get a yummy bribe?
And here's some chocolate, which we will click not on ourselves.
Now this is what I call a bribe.
Hey, that stuff is bad for dogs.
I'm immortal, remember?
It's bad for the teeth.
So I've got a sweet tooth. So sue me.
Not bad.
Savory.
Melts in the mouth.
All right, I'm satisfied. You can enter.
But you may not be able to leave.
At least your soul won't have far to go.
Alright, let's carry on here. Now, Hades really is quite difficult. A, it's difficult to be able to see where your options are to go. But B, there's just a lot of things that can kill you. And kill you quickly. And we are going to do our best not to deal with any of them. Although, even in just running past, we're going to face some issues. We're going to have to take very close watch of our health. You'll see, in particular, there's just a couple of enemies we're going to come across who have magical abilities that can really do a number on us. There you are. Take our rope and grapple, hook it in here. There we go. Oh, maybe not. You work the grapple in a small crack in the otherwise slick cliffside until you are confident that it will hold your weight, and then you carefully lower the rope. Alright. Now let's move this way. And yeah, so there's a magic, whatever that magic spell that the mane or something is casting on us just saps your life. If you weren't looking down, you wouldn't have seen it's just steadily going down, as opposed to, you know, your more traditional blows that do a relatively small amount of damage in chunks that are a little easier to pay attention to. We're going to run out through the kind of dragony skull mouth there and come down this way. Hopefully leave these guys behind. Oop, keep going. There you go. And we're going to fill 2 amphora. One from the left side of this whirlpool, which I believe is the Lethe water. And then the water we actually need to officially complete the rite here from the sticks. Oh, that's unfair. We couldn't heal ourselves while filling in the water. We were just kind of trapped in the animation. That's unfortunate. Friends will cry and maidens weep. Your heroes in the graves asleep. You may yell and you may roar. But better if you click restore. Alright. Well, luckily it kind of saves things for us right before then. I don't know, maybe I'll try and kill that thing? We'll see. Usually it's not quite so on top of us right at that point. Now let's see, is it here this time or not? I don't see it. Now, I've never actually had that happen before. Usually if I see it, it's over on the other side somewhere, or when we first enter the room. I guess there's more randomness to the placement of these enemies than I thought there was. Please continue this way. If I click over here, will you run over there? Alright, that works. Suppose I could have just used the keyboard, but I didn't want to. So, technically we are done with what we have to accomplish here, but there is another task which we want to complete for multiple reasons. And what that is, I won't actually say, although it's been at the very least hinted at in multiple ways during our learnings and travels about and to Hades. Let's continue on this way, along this whole long path. It's too far away for you to reach, that's fine. Hades is one of the times when it's really nice to be a thief who likes to behave in a relatively cowardly way and just run away from enemies. Like Tom Cruise sprinting in every movie. Alright, so I'm going to come all the way down here, where we're going to meet, I believe is referred to as the Guardian of the Dead.
It is not yet your time to be here. The living are not welcome. You will not cross the river Styx into Hades. I am the Guardian of the Dead. I know the souls of all dwell within. There are 2 souls bound to you in death. You have touched their hearts. You have taught them to love. Love is the only thing that transcends the silent sleep of death. Their souls have sensed you and yearn to be with you. The first soul is bright with beauty and power. It shines like the sun with all the joy and goodness it held in life. It is the soul of Irana.
I dream I am wandering endlessly through empty gardens. Everything in the garden is pale and cold as if made of lifeless ice. There is beauty, but no joy. I am seeking a light I have only seen once before in the distance. It is warm and melts the ice that covers everything, bringing color and life to the flowers. But the light moves on, and all returns to ghostly white.
The other soul is dark, shadowed by the deeds of her past. Yet there is great power within, and a fierce yearning for the light and love that was not known in life. It is the soul you knew as Katrina, the Dark Master.
What nightmare is this? I am in darkness, yet I am powerless. The coffin has been nailed shut, and my magic does nothing. I am trapped, and it is as if a stake has been driven through my heart. What is this ache that fills me? Who am I waiting for? Will it be the stake through my heart, turning me to dust? Or the taste of his warm lips upon mine, restoring me to life? It does not matter which, if only he would touch me once more.
Their souls have been disturbed by your presence. They cannot rest in their longing to be with you. You may end the suffering of one of them. You can restore her to life and give her the chance to experience joy and pleasure once more. Which soul would you choose to give the gift of life?
So a little bit of a, I don't know, I guess we'll call it Sophie's choice here. I would say that the one that's a little more obvious to pick would be Irana. Obviously, she was a more positively behaving person in her life and maybe deserves a second chance more so than Katrina. But for the thief, I don't know, something about the Dark Master that maybe is more our style as opposed to the almost paladin-like Irana. So we will choose Katrina.
You have chosen to free the soul of Katrina. I will commend the soul of Irana to oblivion. There is a price for every gift. The soul does not lightly leave the silent sleep. The dead does not lightly leave the grave. You can restore this soul to life, but the cost may be more than you are willing to pay. Will you give your life to give this soul life? Are you willing to sacrifice everything for love? You have entered the realm of the dead. Now will you remain in eternal darkness, that she shall be free to know the joy of life once more? Will you give your life to her?
So I feel like, saying that there's a price for a gift really means it's no longer a gift, but we will agree to pay the price. And then behind us, some mains show up and beat the hell out of us. Maybe the hell into us, I'm not sure.
You have given your life to bring life to death. Her soul shall soon be free.
I see light before me. I am awakening from this nightmare at last. Meet me on the island known as Zante. I will be awaiting you there.
And then they fade away. Now, if we look, we will see that we truly did give away our life. We have lost about half of our vitality. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's refill our things. Now, I think that's just about enough. We should probably get out of here. Use our Mystic Magnet. For some strange reason, some strange magical reason, your Mystic Magnet does not seem to work. Yes, we actually cannot magically escape from Hades. We need to physically leave the area. Let's make sure we have both of the waters we want. The Lethe and Styx water. Very good. And, hey, we lost our compass. I wonder if time stops when we're down here. 6:15. No, it definitely wasn't 6:15 when we came down, so clearly doesn't stop. But we'll redo our sprint back here. Hopefully have more success utilizing the rope and grapnel than we did at the Hesperian mercenaries' place when we tried to, well, we succeeded in breaking into their stronghold and killing off their general, Claudius, I think it was. Unfortunately, unless I'm mistaken, we haven't been sort of granted immunity or anything like that. The souls of the dead, the mains and whatnot, I believe, are still out to get us, but maybe not. Nope, there they are. Let's see, are they just going to let us go? No. No such luck. So we certainly have to be ready to heal ourselves at a moment's notice. Things start going south. There we go. Alright, let's continue along. And where am I going? Wait, wasn't that... Here we go. This is how we came in. Alright. I forget why we couldn't go that direction on the way out, or the way in, but we were able to go that way on the way out. So let's use our magnet here and head home. Take that off, and we can take a look at this guy over here. I said we'd come back to pick up the chocolate box. Let's take a look. This candy has the odor of overripe fruit. It's a little weird. Well, let's ignore it for now. Let's we're gonna head out to the Thieves Guild. I guess we can sit down and see if Anne is willing to let us have some dinner. Nope. She seems to think we eat too much.
Hey, you better watch.
Alright. Well, let's go to the guild. This is going to be the last thing that we need to do for now. Let's talk to our
Good evening, matey. What can I be doing for you?
Hello.
Happy to see you, matey. I'm pretty much as always.
Rumors?
Dead men tell no...
Yeah, same as before. Alright, let's make sure we should have some oil. Oh good, alright, we already have the stealth oil, so... was that all that we had to do? Yeah, actually, we just needed to make sure we had oil. I guess I could have just checked that. But let's check, yeah. I'll do some lock picking here until it is time to go to sleep. And when we come back, it'll be the morning of day 15, and we will complete the Rite of Courage and see what's next. But till then, see ya.